And the rest of us else, stand up as we greet one another as we sing, please.
Good to see y'all here today. If you will take a moment, look at the Cypress Heart with me. We're going to run through here and make sure we hit some high points. First of all, we want to let you know that our veterans recognition is going to start just momentarily. So guys, if you're, or ladies, if you're involved in that, that's about to happen. Al's getting ready right up here. I want you to look at all this in here and notice that as we do our Operation Christmas Child, today is the last day for taking them in. So if you haven't got it here, you want to bring it tonight, bring it by. We appreciate getting it in. Also want to point out, those of you who are looking for a ministry, you can't, devote maybe a lot of time, but you can be involved with one. Notice in there, in the inside, a need for ministry in our community. You can, even if you just have an hour or so, you can help Birthright right here in town. And this is going to support women who are expecting and are struggling with how they're going to carry this baby full term and all the needs and that sort of thing. You can be involved in helping with that. Also notice that the ladies, your small group on Wednesday night started a new material. They just did the introduction this past week. So that would be the title there, Erwin Letzer. And you see right under Operation Christmas Child. And it's about what you will experience as a Christian when you die, where you will be and what you will see. It's about heaven. So it's going to be a great study, and want you to be aware of that. Our small group on Wednesday night is finishing up a lecture material on the church in Babylon, which is a study about today's church in our culture and how we as Christians can impact our culture. So you can join us for that also Wednesday nights at 6. Thanksgiving dinner today. I know you may have not known, and you're saying, well, I can't stay because I didn't bring anything. Well, we want you to stay anyway. Please stay and eat with us. That would be so greatly appreciated by each and every one of us. Those of you who are looking for family outings, there are things there, Bible study opportunities listed. All of the things, thank you from the missions committee for people jumping in to buy the barbecue dinners that help the missions committee with the project. And on the back is that thing you can put on the refrigerator. Just this one little piece there, upcoming activities, and that will help you. One last thing before Al starts, and that is this red piece of paper. If you want to give a poinsettia to decorate this room for Christmas, and you want to do that in honor or in memory of someone, On candlelight and carol service, we'll have a piece that lists every one of the poinsettias was given in memory of or in honor of someone, and that will be a part of the worship guide for that candlelight carol service on Christmas Eve. And so, in this decorating, we need to have that in by December the 1st so that they can have all of this to decorate. Al?
Good morning. If you can hear me. Of course, you know, each year we always try and do something for our veterans. As I was trying about this year here, Ernie and Floyd and myself had talked about what we would honor our veterans with. And I got to thinking, during the Vietnam, if you was in the military before that, you didn't want to tell anybody that you were, because that was a pretty rough era for this country. But those guys that went there and that are here today, there's a few here today, but the ones that went there is living with something that's pretty hard to live with once in a while. When you say thank you to him, he appreciates it very much instead of getting spit on or whatever it might be. But we're going to go ahead and start handing these out. I'm going to get to that. Paul, we got it.
All right, Wiley Albright, Army. Billy Bickham, Army. Ronnie Denton, Army.
We had two, these here are coins, and there's some writing on them, but I can't, I'm having trouble with my eyes, so I haven't read what's on it. But Ronnie was supposed to get one. He's not only a soldier, but he's also a police officer. And he's been doing that for, I think we figured out this morning, 50 years. He looks a little older than that. There goes my ticket.
Ouch. Yeah, you're going to get that.
But hey, we got one for him, and it's in the mail somewhere to get. So. We want to thank him for both.
Alfred Farwell, United States Marine Corps.
This here on it is a coin that says Semper Fidelis. On the back of it, it's always faithful. And on the back of these coins, it has courage, honor, commitment, and honor. And it's on all three of the coins that were given out. I thank you.
Jonathan Franks, Army. Marvin Funches, United States Marine Corps. George Inslee, Army. Jeff Hill, Air Force. James Huselton, Air Force. United States Marine Corps. James Matthews, United States Marine Corps.
Let me tell you something about James. He's a Purple Heart recipient. I don't know if y'all know that from Vietnam.
Dave McLennan, Army. Thomas Phelps, Army. John Potter, Army. Manuel Ramon, Air Force. Floyd Reeves, Army. Benny Rhodes, Air Force. Basil Reisinger, United States Marine Corps. Alan Roberts, Army. Ernest Rodriguez, Army. Rick Roy, Army. William Seago, Army.
His back's hurting. He wanted to say a speech, but he's not going
to. Donnie Thompson, Seabees. Woody Woodard, Army.
I always tell him he's in the Navy. I kind of believe in it. Well, that's our part done, and every one of these are your heroes.
In 1 Timothy chapter 2, beginning in verse 1, we find these words. First of all, then, I urge that entreaties and prayers, petitions and thanksgivings be made on behalf of all men, for kings, for all who are in authority, so that we may lead a tranquil and quiet life in all godliness and dignity. This is good and acceptable in the sight of God our Savior, who desires all men to be saved and to come to the knowledge of the truth.
I stand amazed in the presence. Let's stand as we sing.